Action research is a dynamic process that is categorized under applied research. It is focused on solving practitioners' local problems, wherein an action plan plays a significant role in the execution of such work. For a teacher's life, conducting action research is an advocacy since the primary purpose of it is to improve school practices and solve classroom-based teaching and learning-related issues to find applicable ways and means to address existing or present issues that usually bother practitioners' execution of their job. Classroom-based action research is the primary topic of this video, which covered Domain 1, Content, Knowledge, and Pedagogy. As we recall the challenges that pupils encountered in the previous class observations, we come up with a very timely and beneficial topic. Based on our collective thoughts and ideas, we, the Group 4, decided to focus our research on utilizing interactive applications as an instructional tool in the discussion so that grade 1 pupils will enhance their motivation and participation. We agreed and chose that topic, which will serve as our springboard for writing our CBOR.
Preliminary research is important and necessary in conducting classroom-based action research. Preliminaries include a letter of approval signed by the personnel involved, acknowledgement from the researchers, a table of contents that contain the outline of the whole research paper, and an abstract that contains the summary of the study being conducted.
The introduction is the first chapter of research. This is the part where I provide an outline of the topic of our research, and its goal is to provide context in terms of the content of our research. The very first thing is that we are going to do is to create an outline. In this section, we specifically address the necessity for this research, the holes our topic would attempt to cover, and the potential remedies our research may provide in order to characterize the issue of students' low motivation and involvement. The actions that were targeted will include through literature review regarding our research area. For the significance of this study, we, the researchers, will list all the possible groups of people that we benefit from it. After that, we will share the results of our study, which will surely be applied and help those beneficiaries have an extension in the field where they are.
The foundation of our complete write-up, problem identification is an essential component of planning classroom-based action research. The problem we observe in the class of Ms. Arenas is that the students are not motivated inside the classroom because of the lack of motivational activities that were applied during the discussion. Some are not participating because their attention is not on the lesson they are doing. Because of that, we researchers conducted this action research because we believe that the utilization of interactive applications captures learners' attention and encourages active participation in the learning process by including aspects such as gamification, simulations, quizzes, and collaborative activities. To formulate a hypothesis, the problem should be actionable and should lead to the development of hypotheses. It involves clearly identifying the root cause of problem and includes factors that may have contributed to the situation.
The goal of this action research is to develop a comprehensive intervention plan. Through the concept of brainstorming session, we the researcher can generate alternative and effective solutions. Also, it will help us derive creative and practical solutions of the problem by collaborating. We can think of possible ways and share different ideas that will help learners to enhance their motivation.
The goal of creating objective is to clearly define observable and attainable goals that are well aligned with the problem being addressed, aiming to create an accessible and engaging learning environment that encourages students' participation. To ensure research completion on schedule, a specific goal with a specific date and time is established, including the activity, timeline, and output to be completed after each activity. The research will focus on grade 1 students of Miss Arenas selected based on the class observation we have conducted.
The study will use interactive applications like Kahoot, Quizlet, WordWall, Padlet, and GeoGebra, and Flash Quiz to enhance learners' motivation. The researchers will present and interpret data objectively, discuss results, and explain their importance.
Researchers will present findings, conclusion, and recommendations in a table format. They will also create a summary and draw inferences from the data. After presenting the findings, recommendations will be provided, providing participants with a basis and reference.
Technology is important in education, particularly in grade 1, because it can motivate pupils and increase their participation. When technology is utilized effectively, students will be motivated and can enhance their participation. According to Santoso 2022, first graders have short attention spans. They only pay attention to the teacher for 8 to 10 minutes at a time. Therefore, the researchers came up with a study focusing on utilizing interactive applications such as Kahoot, Canva, Quizlet, WordWall, FlashQuest, PowerPoint, Padlet, and many more to enhance the grade 1 students' motivation and participation. A study conducted by Al-Harbi and Al-Shumrani 2001 suggests that interactive technology has a significant positive effect on students' academic performance, motivation, and engagement.
As we observed, the grade 1 star section was not engaged inside the classroom due to the lack of motivation activity used throughout the discussion. Some are not participating because their focus is not on the lesson. At the end, by incorporating elements, gamification, stimulations, quizzes, and collaboration activity. Multimedia are personalized learning. Educators can capture students' attention and motivate them to actively participate in the learning process. Many studies indicate that games help motivate students to learn. By incorporating interactive apps into the classroom, educators may improve the overall quality of instruction by creating a dynamic and engaging learning environment.
As a researcher, we propose an alternative solution to the problem, which is the utilization of interactive application learning intervention, which aims to enhance learner motivation and engagement. We propose gamification as an effective method to make classroom instruction more interesting and engaging, addressing the challenges faced by both learners and teachers.
The main objective of this study is to determine if the utilization of interactive applications could be effectively used as instructional material for the development of classroom teaching to make classes more interesting and attractive to grade 1 learners. Our target participants of this study are the grade 1 class at Bayambang Central School.
Working in group can be very challenging as we have different opinions, ideas, and thoughts. However, those ideas turned into a shared one that made our work more successful. If we will describe our experience as a group in accomplishing this activity, it would be organized. Our leader, Eileen Junio, made sure that all our tasks was divided properly, set a deadline, and gave examples to guide us in writing our parts. Because of our responsible leader, our work as a group became organized. Furthermore, in writing a classroom-based research can also be challenging as it was our first time writing one. If we will describe our overall experience in writing a C-bar, it would be systematic. After we wrote our action research plan, we proceed right away in writing the actual action research. Because we already had a plan, it made our work easy and bearable. Furthermore, we already had a background on writing research. Thus, it helped us finish our work easily. It was systematic because from the very start, we already had a plan on how we will conduct it up until the last part of our research.